Up until now, it's all been about demolition. Tearing this place down. But today, we're gonna start building it up. What I mean by that is today, we're gonna be putting in footings.
What's a footing?
Footings are basically like the cement pad that's gonna hold the structure of the actual building itself.
Like that well in, lower the water table down to like 8 feet. Trying to dig without pumping the water down, everything would keep in.
Now what's happening here is they're actually going to be pouring all the cement footings for the front of the building. Once these footings are set in and are set and steel comes, you're going to start to actually see what this facade actually looks like. This is the first step of building up instead of tearing down. As you can see, each footing is about 5 foot deep, and they have to put rebar in there to reinforce the concrete. So each one of these footings here is going to be really important. These are the foundation for the building. Later on, we have cement trucks coming to pour the actual cement, which is going to make the footings. And what's going to be on top of the cement, the steel structure that's going to hold up the entire front facade of the building. What's going to be amazing is once that steel comes, which is going to be about 2.5 weeks from now, you're going to start to see what this front facade actually looks like. We're going to actually start to see the front of the aquarium slash reptarium. It may not look like a really exciting thing, but to me, I am so stoked. I've been waiting for this day because this is the first day of the start of the actual buildup of the aquarium.
Hey, Mike, what's up?
I see you're busy. What do you think they're digging holes for?
They're digging holes? Septic, like for better bathrooms, better toilets.
Oh, I need a new updated office.
Yeah, I know. You do love your office. And I like it too. Like
that's not a toilet, that's my desk chair contour.
I like when you leave it warm.
In there, and then they're driving pillars 30 foot down in the ground.
30 foot down in the ground,
Yeah,
pillars?
30 foot of pipe down in there. You see those big drills over?
Right, yeah.
You're drilling them down in 30 foot, and that's what the cement's going to sit on.
Holy
So the
cow.
front of the building doesn't sink.
Can't we just like something a little bit less crazy?
No, because there's water down there. Otherwise, your whole front of your building will fall off.
Dang it. Why you guys always gotta think like that? Not only are they digging down about 5 to 6 foot to pour the footings, but they're actually drilling down 30 feet down. That is actually going to have holes 30 feet into the ground so that this building is completely sturdy. We don't want to have anything happen where something starts to cave here 2 or 3 years from now. This is important. 30 feet into the ground.
I can't even like see anything because of this. Like it makes me cross-eyed.
What is wrong
For
with
the decal. Like if I go like this, I can't focus.
Well, don't go that close to it. You're supposed to look through it, not at it.
As you know, I've built a lot of things in my life. But you might be surprised to hear that I've never actually built something from scratch with a steel structure. I really don't know what to expect. When I was a kid, I used to think that cement trucks were super cool. And this is the first time in my life that I've had cement trucks actually on a project that I'm working on. They're pouring the footings right now. So now that those footings are going to be poured, they're going to have to sit for a while, obviously dry and harden. This is just crazy. I'm giddy about it. Look how cool this is. I literally feel like a 10-year-old. It's so exciting, man.
Find out what the holes are for. Mr. Brian told me that they're putting the footings, them.
Foot? Feet?
Yeah.
Underground
You're
feet?
gonna go stand in there and hold it like that. So I'm gonna guess the building's almost done. It's gonna take another, I don't know, month or so, and the building should be done.
Wow. Wait, wow. In another month?
So did you make up your mind on what you're gonna do? Are you gonna stay here with Ivy, or are you gonna go across the street with Ivy?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
I want to work over there for the first week, and then I'll let you know.
Yeah, can we do that? Like sample each. Well, we already know what it's like working over
We
here.
definitely know what this one's like. So when you're over there, I'll stay here, and then we'll flip flop.
Oh.
And then
Yeah, we'll be separated. We won't work together.
Oh no.
know this is just the very start of the build out here. What's really important is what's gonna go inside. I've actually designed each and every enclosure for the new Reptarium. So excited about them. As a matter of fact, Perdita's enclosure is gonna be even larger than this one. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty big now, but it's gonna be even bigger. You gotta remember, Perdita's probably only about 80% grown, so she's gonna have to grow. Which means a lot of the enclosures have to grow. And speaking of growing, we're gonna have an enclosure for Ivy that is gonna be larger as well. It's gonna be very similar to this. It's a little bit bigger. Right now, there's probably about 350 gallons of water in this enclosure. The new enclosure is gonna have over 500 gallons. Ivy is big. It's almost 12 foot long, 120 pounds. One day she can get 16 foot and maybe up to 300 pounds. So she's gonna need even more space than this. So it's gonna be impressive. Like I said, we have all those designs ready to go, and it's exciting even to just see them on paper. But Ariana is actually gonna stay in this enclosure right here. And guess who's gonna join her? That's right, Verde's coming in. So there's still gonna be 2 anacondas in here, but it's gonna be Ariana and Verde.
Can I drive one of those heavy machineries now?
Oh, you really think you could even pull that off?
Honey, I tell you every single day that I'm forklift certified. Yes, I can pull that off, okay?
Oh, wow. I keep
I wanna
forgetting
just break
how
something.
amazing you are.
Bowser's enclosure is actually going to be one of the ones you see as soon as you walk in the door and start walking towards the Reptarium. It's going to be twice this size. And guess what? Bowser's actually going to get a girlfriend too. There's going to be a male and a female in this giant enclosure. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And then we're actually going to get another male alligator snapping turtle to put in this one so we can replace here at the old Reptarium.
Bowser's getting a girlfriend?
Yep.
Can we name her Peaches?
And with all these ideas just floating around my head and now having them all on paper, we're actually heading down to Texas in the next couple weeks to actually meet with Stuart at Universal Rock to start going over all the design. And hopefully within a couple weeks after that, we're gonna get started building. Now, I realize that a lot of these things are kind of tedious. We tear something down, then it's a couple weeks, then something else happens in a couple weeks. Now footings are going in, now it's gonna be a couple weeks till steel goes in. I realize that it is, but there's always stuff happening in the background. And I promise you guys, once we get into like April, May of this year, it's gonna be gong show. I mean, every single day there's gonna be enclosures being made. There's gonna be enclosures going in. There's gonna be tanks. There's gonna be filtration. There's gonna be theming. And that's gonna go on all summer long. So it's about to heat up, guys. It's gonna get really, really exciting. But unfortunately, before we get to that point, we have to go through what we're doing right now. Because you have to build the foundation in order to build the place. That's right, October 8th is what we're shooting for the opening date. Now that could change a little bit, but we're hoping to do that. I'm gonna put a link in the description if you guys want to RSVP, because like I had mentioned a handful of vlogs ago, I want to do a world's record. Well, I now have that world's record, and we're actually talking to the city how we can execute it. We want to get 3,000 people here for opening day, have a giant festival, and what we're gonna do is actually pass around Juliet, the almost 20-foot reticulated python. The world's record is gonna be 3,000 people hold a 20-foot snake all at the same time. Well, it won't be actually at the same time. It'll be kind of passed around. It's gonna be amazing. So October 8th, hopefully that's gonna happen. RSVP down, link in the description.
Hey, Condor.
Yes.
You want to make bets on who's the first animal going across the street?
Yeah, I would like that.
All right, what you got? What you got?
I got $1.
$1.
$1 says.
I want more than $1.
Well, I'm broke.
Okay. Here, $1. Okay.
$1
Who do
to
you have
make you
going on
holler.
across the street?
Probably the first.
Yeah. The first animal going into their new enclosure.
I think probably like Juliet, because they're rooming right now, and it's a weird situation for the both of them.
I'm thinking Ivy.
Ivy.
I feel like Ivy's gonna be that first enclosure besides Bowser. You're gonna walk and you're gonna see, wow, it's an anaconda.
Really sets the tone.
And then throws it in.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, so give me your $1. I'm just gonna hang on to that for now.
Okay.
And then when it comes time, you can almost get it back.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mike.
And that's the end of the beginning. Footings are poured and everything worked out. Speaking of, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember,
So hard to keep a straight face with you, Condor.
I know.